Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my February favorites. Let's go ahead and get started. I have two nail polishes that I have been meaning to mention in my recent favorites or in my videos, period. And of course my nails aren't painted today, but these are from the new Wet n Wild One Step Wonder Gel line that was released. I really love this formula. It's nice and opaque. It's really creamy. 2 coats and you're good to go. And what I love the most is how long it lasts. I don't use a base coat, but I always set my nails with a top coat, and I use the Seche Vite. I think I'm saying it right. But I find that with this line, my nails took a good like 5 to 6 days to chip, which for me is a really big deal. Got mine at Walgreens. My two favorite shades are Lavender Out Loud. It's a beautiful milky lavender. I love it. And then my favorite out of the entire four, I have 4. Out of all the 4 that I own, my favorite is Stay Classy, which is this beautiful mauve shade. I love it so much. This is the Vera Mona Color Switch Solo. I just have the Solo. Mine is dirty because I've been using the crap out of it. But it's basically just a sponge that you can use to clean your brushes in between uses. So for example, to film this makeup tutorial, I use the same like 3 or 4 brushes, and I would just clean in between if I wanted to use the same brush for a different shade. And it's just really convenient because sometimes you have your favorite brushes that you don't have time to wash, or you want to use them for different things, and this comes in handy. I think Sephora is now selling them, but I think when I originally got mine, I purchased it on makeupgeek.com. So I am not the kind of person to enjoy putting on lotion. I suck at doing that. I hate getting out of the shower and having to put lotion on. I hate that feeling. Ugh, I really don't like it. This is the Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer. It's supposed to lock in hydration at skin's peak moisture moment for luminous skin. The scent I have is with Nourishing Minoi Oil. My pronunciation. It smells so fresh and clean and delicious. Oh my god, I love it. The way that this works is that before you dry your skin, as soon as you're done showering, your skin is still wet, you kind of like apply this over your skin. This is oil infused, so it looks kind of like oil on your skin, like if you're putting oil. And it feels really light. It really doesn't feel like it's gonna moisturize at all. But you put it all over your skin, and then you get out of the shower and you pat your skin to dry so that it really locks in the moisture. Oh my god, it is so amazing. I freaking love it. Like, my skin feels so hydrated. It's amazing. I am so late to jump on this product. This is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. I tried a sample of it and I fell in love with the way that it makes my lips feel. I freaking love this. It's 26 bucks. It's expensive. The packaging is not my favorite because you do have to push quite hard to get the product out, but I kind of just warm it up and squish a little tiny bit out. Like, you need the tiniest bit. I coat my lips with it, and I use this before bed. So I have 3 skincare products to show you guys. The first one is the Sephora Mud Mask. This is the Purifying and Mattifying Mask, and it has zinc and copper. Bought it because it was comparable to the Glam Glow mask. What is it? The white bottle, the mud clearing mask, I think. And that's why I bought it. So this is what it looks like. It looks very similar to the Glam Glow mask. It dries the same way as the Glam Glow mask. You can kind of see where it's pulling the impurities and where it's gunking up. I love that because you can see it working. I'm not fond of the smell at all. Like, I don't know, it smells like zinc, I guess, like copper, like metally. But I really have been enjoying this. I really feel like it does a nice job at pulling everything out. My skin feels nice and clean once I use it. And I think that it is a great alternative to that Glam Glow white mud clarifying mask. I don't even know. I actually heard Casey Holmes mentioning this, and this is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This is kind of pricey. It's 26 bucks, but honestly, the job that it does, like, it's amazing. What I do is that I take a tiny bit. I've been using this a lot, and it looks like I haven't even dented it. So I just take a little bit, like a little tiny scoop, and I warm it up with my fingers. I use it on my eyes. I take off my face makeup, everything, liquid lipstick, everything. I'll rinse it off, and then I go in with Purity and just wash my face. And most of the time, I'm good to go after that. Just put on my moisturizer, ready for bed. Honestly, I love this. It doesn't have a scent. And then this is the Clinique Exfoliating Scrub. It has really fine exfoliating beads, I would say. This says that it's meant more for oily skin, but Sasha has dry skin and it works great on her. She really loves it. It has a menthol, so I enjoy that because it leaves a nice like cooling sensation on my skin. It really feels refreshed and invigorated, and I love that. I have the RCMA No Color Powder. Everybody has been loving this. I heard about this for the first time from Gabby T MUA. I'll link her channel down below. I don't feel like in the summer, or if I needed a lot of oil control, that this would be the best for me because it is really fine and it sets my makeup, but I still find that the dew comes through. I do love this for under my eyes. I actually use it to set my entire face today because I use quite a lot of products. And I love that it didn't make my skin look cakey and my skin looks nice and fresh. Today, for some reason, I loved it. I actually used my beauty blender to set my whole face with and my under eyes. And I feel like it looks so flawless. This reminds me the texture of powdered sugar. It's very fine, very fluffy. This sucks because it gets really dirty. But besides that, this is wonderful. I really enjoy it. I feel like if you have dry skin, you are going to be obsessed with this. And if you have oily skin like me, it's still going to work. You just have to maybe use a more mattifying primer. If you've seen any of my recent tutorials, you know how much I love my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is amazing. Right now I'm using the light bronze shade, which is a little bit warmer and it's more for fair skin, but it doesn't look too orangey on the skin. This is what I'm wearing today. It's so buttery, as the name would suggest. It is matte, but when I apply it to my skin, I can see a little bit of like a nice gold sheen. It doesn't look shimmery, it doesn't look glittery, it doesn't look like you're putting highlighter. It just has like this nice kind of reflection where it makes you look like you were bronzed up at the beach or you were on a tropical vacation. And I love this, and it smells so good. I am really sensitive to scents. Scents give me headaches like you would not believe, but I find that this doesn't bother me, especially because after you apply it on your face, the scent fades. Like, I can smell the tropical paradise on my skin. I wish I could. This is another product that I am so behind on trying. This is the Benefit Rockateur blush. I decided to give this a try because I had a $10 off coupon from HSN, and I said, you know what? Why the hell not? It smells kind of good. The blush I'm wearing today, I don't want to say that it's overly pigmented because it's not, but it gives a nice glow to the skin with a nice hint of color. It's more of a rosy shade, but it has a little hint of like gold. So I really like this. I love the way that the box blushes look, but I hate how annoying it is to close them. But anyway, I've been loving this. I've been wearing it non-stop. I'm glad I finally got it. I always wanted to try it, but for some reason I never did. But now I have, and I love it. Then I have two Kiko Cosmetics eyeshadows. So these are both the water color eyeshadows, I think. And I have the shade 200 and 208. You can use them as highlights, at least the shades that I bought. So this is the shade 200. It's like a rosy bronze. It looks so beautiful on the cheekbones. And then the other one that I have, which I have been trying to get a hold of, and finally Kiko started selling online and I was able to get my hands on this. So this is the 208 eyeshadow. This is supposed to be like a comparable to Whisper of Guild, blah 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 blah. I still love my Laura Geller Gilded Honey more, and I feel like it lasts longer, but I think that this gives a really pretty glow. It's the highlight that I'm wearing today, and I'm also wearing it in my inner corner. I love the way it looks as an eyeshadow, and I love the way it looks as a highlight, so I have really been enjoying these. These are only $12, and I actually got them on sale. Kiko's constantly doing sales. The next few products, for the most part, are pretty expensive, so I do apologize. In any tutorial that I've put up recently, I have been using my Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer to prime my eyelids. It doesn't have any color to it. It's extremely tacky. So I definitely always set it with an eyeshadow just to kind of conceal any darkness on my eyes or anything like that. And then also to help the other shadows blend. But this makes your eyeshadows last so long, and this is so good for oily eyelids. This is also really good to use with ColourPop eyeshadows. I know those can be a little bit annoying because they can crease because it's more of a creamy kind of shadow. When I wear it with this, it does not crease at all. It doesn't matter how long I'm wearing them. It doesn't matter if it's a shimmery shade, a darker shade. So I have been digging the crap out of this. I got this on HSN, had a $10 coupon, so I only paid 10 bucks. But I know you can find this at Sephora, at Ulta. If you can get it with a coupon, definitely do so. But it's totally worth it. I love it. These next 3 products I actually used on a trying new products video that I recently did, and I'll link it down below so you can see my reactions. They're all very expensive products. So I'll start off with the least expensive. This is the MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash Mascara. I love the wand. It's a natural wand kind of thingamajiggy. It's so skinny and it's so long, and it makes it so easy to grab onto every single little lash down there. But I also like this on my like upper lashes. I think it looks really nice, especially for like everyday wear when I don't want my mascara to smear. This is what I've been using. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, and this is the triangular brow pencil. I also used this in that video, and it has like that kind of weird triangle shape, which surprisingly makes it so easy to do your brows. I have been using this and only this ever since I bought it. I hate that it's so freaking expensive because I have been in love with my NYX micro brow pencil for so long, but this is just so much faster, and I really like this formula because it's not as creamy as the brow is, but it's not as waxy as the NYX micro brow. It's like right in between, so it is perfect. I love it. I do my brows so quick. It's the only brow product that I'm wearing today, with a coat of the clear brow gel from Anastasia. For my next product, it pains me to mention this to you guys because of the price tag, but I can't refrain from speaking of my love. This is from Tom Ford. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is from Tom Ford, and this is the eye defining pen in the shade 01 Deeper. I believe that's the only shade. This is the dual-ended eyeliner brush. It has a little tiny baby side, which is a felt tip, and then it has a brush tip on this side, which is a little bit longer, but it is so nice and pointed and precise, and it's what I used to do my wing today. It is the only thing I've been using to create my wings. I've actually, if you guys noticed in my recent videos, before I tried this, I wasn't wearing a wing because I just wasn't in the mood to deal with the time that it took to create that wing. But with this, it is so fast. This is so pigmented. It is so opaque, and it lasts on your freaking eyes for so long. It doesn't smear, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't move, it doesn't lose its black vibrancy. It just stays exactly where you put it for like 15, 16 hours. It freaking blew my mind. So good. It's very expensive, you guys, like so expensive, but honestly, because I suck so much at wing liner, I appreciate this so much. I did receive this as a gift, but I do think that I would repurchase this. It feels very luxurious. It doesn't feel like a regular eyeliner pen, and the fact that it's weighted is why I think that it makes my wing creation a lot easier, because I don't know, it's just something about it. Sorry guys, please don't hate me, but this is so freaking amazing. I had to mention it. I have 4 liquid lipsticks and 1 lipstick. The product that I had also mentioned in that trying new makeup video was the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick and Androgyny. I freaking love this. This is one of the most beautiful colors of liquid lipstick that I own. I love the formula. It's very comfortable to wear. When you eat or when it fades off, it's very nice and even. It doesn't get patchy. It doesn't get crumbly when you reapply it. It doesn't feel drying. It is amazing. It reminds me a lot of those little green guys, my Makeup Monsters liquid lipsticks. Very, very similar. For those of you guys that haven't seen Androgyny, which was limited edition and then of course was brought back because everybody was flipping out over this shade, this is what it looks like. It is perfection. The one that I'm wearing today is a Sephora cream lip stain in 14, which I believe is Blackberry Sorbet. You do get like the little booty lips, but I don't mind because this color is freaking gorgeous. If you have green eyes or hazel eyes, these are the kind of colors that make your eyes freaking pop. So as you guys can see, it's more of a berry kind of shade versus Androgyny. This is from Ofra. This is the long lasting liquid lipstick in Manhattan. Love this shade. It's gorgeous. It's what I wore. I wore this recently in a video and I'm so in love with it. You guys know that I love the Ofra liquid lipsticks formula. This is Manhattan right here. This is from ColourPop and it's the Ultra Matte Lip in Lumiere 2. It's a really beautiful mauve shade. It's this one right here, and I've been digging it all month. So that's what my liquid lippies look like. They all look like the same freaking color. It's just variations of the same shade. And then finally we have one lipstick, and this is, it's still available. It was released from MAC with their, I think, I don't know, it was a fairies collection. I don't really own many cream sheen finishes from MAC, but I fell in love with the color. This is called Among the Fireflies, and it is this beautiful shade. Oh my god, I love it so much. I have a lot of shades like this that are matte, but what I like about this one is that it is creamy, but it is opaque, and it wears nicely throughout the day. I definitely have to take it with me to touch up when I do use this, but regardless, it is an absolutely beautiful shade. This is what it looks like right here. It's so pretty. It's like a brown nude. That is it. I hope you guys enjoyed my favorites. Please let me know what your favorites were, or what were your standout products for the month of February. I would love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe if you are not subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Some of the makeup is laying on top of my skin, not completely like melted into the skin. So I will be checking in with you guys in about maybe 2 to 3 hours.